6 simple yet meaningful ideas to make your home more beautiful. When you've spent a hard day at work and made long commute home, your home is the most relaxing place to be. That safe, comfortable place where you can unwind, relax, and take some well-deserved me time after a hard day at work. There must be some sense of calm and tranquility in your home. Even if it's not like that at the moment, you do not need to do anything extraordinary to ensure that it is comfortable and fits all your requirements. The chances are that if you have ever watched one of these popular home makeover shows, you have probably seen hyperactive designers transforming a house in just a few hours, while the homeowner is out and about doing his or her daily activities. While it is true that most of the action in those shows is staged, the fact remains that you can also make a dreamy home makeover in just a few hours, if you follow simple steps in order to get desired results. With a little effort and a few simple ideas, you will be able to bring more beauty into your home. So let's begin. Number 1. Declutter. Our first step should be to declutter our home as much as possible. In our opinion, there is no doubt that the first step can be quite exhausting at times. However, trust us when we say that it is well worth the effort. The first thing you need to do is to pick a room to start in. Get some rubber gloves and some big bin bags and start poking your way into every nook and cranny you might have forgotten about. Get into every cupboard and dig into the depths of all your clutter. Even though it might be difficult to let it all pass, it is possibly the right thing you have done in a long time. A general rule of thumb to follow is that you haven't used something for 2 or 3 years, then it is probably rubbish and should be thrown away. In the event that you do not need a certain item, there are a few things you can do. These include recycling it or donating it to someone else or a charity if it's no longer needed. In fact, if you don't want your old stuff anymore, you could even try to make a few bucks by selling it online if you no longer require it. The right thing you can do if you don't want to be bothered by them is to keep them away from your home. Number 2. Add more plants. Do you know what the one thing that all of the most inviting homes have in common? There are a lot of plants in that place, and there are a lot of them. The truth of the matter is that indoor plants as well as greenery and plants in general can make your home feel brighter, livelier, more inviting, and just plain more aesthetically pleasing. It has also been found that when we are surrounded by greenery, we feel happier, calmer, more productive, and more relaxed as a result. Moreover, there is scientific proof that the color green is soothing to the eyes, which is another reason why it is so popular. The addition of natural plants to any room has the ability to make the environment more peaceful and breathable. Artificial plants can also be used to achieve the same results. While it is true that natural plants are always better, it is also true that you need to take care of them to keep them alive and healthy. It might prove to be quite a challenge for some people to accept that they need to take care of their plants to keep them alive and healthy. The most effective way to ensure that your plants grow well is to get those that prefer shade, since shade-loving plants are easier to maintain and they don't require a lot of sunlight to thrive. Number 3. Add statement lights. Whenever you are redecorating your home, it is always a smart idea to change the lights in the room as a part of the process. It is impossible to imagine how much of a difference it will make to your life if you don't do it. With the right type of lighting, you can instantly transform your home into a more beautiful place in just a few seconds. When you want to add deluxe touch to your room or bedroom or living room, a crystal chandelier can easily change the entire atmosphere. It's one of the easiest and least expensive things that you can do to your home. When you have minimalist decors and want to keep it simple, it is a good idea to change some contemporary ceiling lights or modern LED lamps. These could change hues based on your mood if you love minimalist decors and want to keep it simple. In order to add a finishing touch to your bedroom, you can place a pair of chick table lamps on the bedside tables. This will help to complete the look. One of the greatest things about lamps is that you don't need to buy a brand new lamp to replace an old one. You can add a touch of royalty to your home by spraying an old metal lamp with gold metallic paint. This will give it a touch of royalty without having to spend so much time painting it. There's a chance that you can add rhinestones to the lamp's base if you're feeling creative. You might be able to create the trendiest table lamp on the market if you do so. Number 4. Invest in bespoke furniture pieces. If you plan to upgrade the decor in your home at the same time as you change the furniture, then you're probably also thinking that you'll need to upgrade the furniture at the same time. Aren't you? The most practical thing you can do is to buy a few of the modern pieces of furniture at a time. This is in contrast of buying every time. Instead, and then you will be able to invest in more furniture in the future as your tastes change rather than purchasing everything at once. A smart way to decorate your home is to purchase several pieces of statement furniture that never seem to go out on style. A velvet couch with a curve in it, an Ottoman marble side tables, and many others that would be a focal point in any room if you place them in your home. When it comes to furnishings, it is general rule of thumb to think less is more when it comes to furniture. So if you are dealing with a small space, it is much better to have a few statement pieces rather than an entire room full of furniture than to have an entire room full of furniture in a large space. Number 5. Love your ambience. As soon as you get up in the morning, you can just throw the duvet over your bed when you go to the bed. If you're heading to work in the afternoon, you will open the curtains when you leave home for work in the afternoon. As long as you will allow your bedroom to be heaven of tranquility, you will always as you have arrived at an inviting paradise. This is because you will feel as if you have entered a heaven of tranquility. In addition to buying a few Lush cushions for your bed, you should also purchase a few comfortable cushions of all sizes. You should also purchase a luxurious throw for your bed along with the luxurious pillows in all different sizes. And lastly, number 6. Make your walls pop. Last but not least, you should make sure that the walls inside your home make a statement as well. Using a string of lights, it is possible to give the walls of the room an air of dreaminess. This is done by placing family pictures arranged in a creative way on the walls. You can also frame them in a variety of ways in order to make them appear as if they are dreamy. You can, for example, hang them from a string of lights in order to create a dreamy atmosphere around them. It would be great if you hung a picture on each alternative wall to double the effect of display. In the event that you are an avid lover of art, you can take it a step further by displaying painting as a part of your display. There is no need to search for most expensive piece of art. Even a cool sketch or abstract art or print or your favorite painting can do wonders. It's even more effective if it's framed in an interesting way.